Hey, if you really want to thank us, why don't you finish those eggs? What you put in there, honey? Liquid wood?
That's hilarious.
Just trying to get your attention. You seem a little preoccupied this morning.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm just a little concerned about Carmela.
Yeah. New nanny's totally in love with me.
That's not it.
Oh, what's the problem?
Well, I mean, here she is, taking care of Sarah, who is the most important person in our lives, and we don't even really know her, you know? And what are her values? What does she like to read? What does she do in her spare time? I don't know, I just think it's kind of weird. Oh, it must be her. Excuse me.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil. Why do people say that? Speak of the devil.
According to ancient legend, he said the devil's name 3 times. He'd appear.
Ancient legend. You got that from Beetlejuice.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Carmela, this is our dear friend Ed.
Hola.
Good morning, Dr. Barton.
Hi, Carmela.
How is your sausage patty?
It's fine, thanks.
You prefer the sausage patty to the sausage links?
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Patty, so much better than links.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kara Christensen. Oh, wow. Hi. Hey.
How are you?
Good. I'm great. Look at you. Wow, it's been a while. What are you doing here?
Well, I heard you were back in Stuckyville, and I've been wanting to come by and say hi.
Hi.
I'm in Jaspertown.
Really? Wow. Oh, and you're married, I see.
Yeah, I am. I'm Kara Parsons now.
Crazy.
How about you?
Divorced, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
Hey, Bosco, I need an advance on my... Hello?
Hi.
Phil, this is Kara Christensen, my high school girlfriend. Kara, this is Phil, my
Conciliary.
shoe guy.
It is an honor to finally meet the brave woman who deflowered young Edward.
Come on. I never said that.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Kara, would you be so good as to accompany me to the prom?
God, you're such a dork. Of course you said yes, so what does that make you?
I never regretted it.
So you tell me about your husband, George, is it?
Yes.
Something wrong?
Ed.
Yeah.
I was actually hoping I could ask you for some legal advice.
Legal advice, yeah. Sure, what's the problem?
I think George is cheating on me.
Really? Well, why do you think that?
Well, it's a feeling mostly. I don't have any proof. I just...
Well, why do you have this feeling?
Because he did it once before. 2 years ago when we were engaged.
Oh.
He said it would never happen again, but I can see certain signs.
Well, have you asked him about it?
I can't.
Well, if you don't want to ask him about it, then what are you going to do?
Well, there's this temp in my office named Selma, and she's very, very attractive. Every Thursday night after work, George goes out for a beer, so I hired Selma to go and pretend to be interested in him. You know, to see if he would go home with her.
Okay.
I know, but I mean, if he says yes to Selma, then I know he's been cheating on me. If he says no, then maybe I can just quit obsessing about the whole thing. So my question is there anything illegal in this?
Legal? No. I mean, not as long as you're not actually paying this girl Selma to have sex with your husband.
No. Just to see if he would sleep with her.
Well, yeah, Yeah, no, legally, you're in the clear, but I gotta ask you, sure you want to do this?
I have to know. One way or the other. I have to know.
Just you.
Warren, a clarinet is like a woman. Try too hard and she'll never sing for you. My friend, you're trying too hard.
Believe me, Mrs. G, you don't have to tell Warren Cheswick how to make a woman sing. You know?
I have a feeling I do.
All right, you musical geniuses, I'll see you next week.
Bye, Mrs. G.
Warren.
Barbara.
Carol, you just missed some serious woodwind abuse.
Yeah. What is this that I hear about you retiring?
They 86'd me.
You're kidding.
No, our beloved Principal Gable called me in this morning and said they're shutting down the whole music department.
That's ridiculous.
No. See, it really makes a lot of sense. As he explained it, you see, my department is the least important. And by getting rid of it, they won't have to compromise the other departments, you know. The important ones.
This was Gable's idea, right?
Oh, yeah. He even thanked me for taking one for the team, the red-headed weasel.
This is just unacceptable. You know what? I'm going to go down there today, and I'm going to talk to them.
No, Carol, don't do anything stupid on my account.
You going to make me stand here and tell you the 10,512 things you've done for me?
Carol.
I'm going to take care of this.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Burton. Would you like some lunch?
Oh, no, thank you, Carmela. I'll eat later. I just wanted a few minutes with Sarah. Hi, sweetie. Hi, honey.
Well, I'll go make some taster choice.
Oh, no, please. Stay and keep us company. Let's get to know each other better.
Okay, Mrs. Burton.
So, Carmela, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I love The Fletch. Chevy Chase is so comical. You never know what he's thinking.
Say, Carmela, do you mind my asking who you voted for president? If it's too personal, you don't have to answer.
I vote for Dobia because Gore is so stiff like a piece of wood. I heard that on the talk shows.
Yeah. Okay.
Kara Christensen. Oh, I still remember the night of your first date.
What?
You took her to see Jefferson Starship.
What's wrong with Jefferson Starship?
Nothing, Ed. We built this city. Dun, dun, dun. We built this city on rock and roll.
Built this city. What?
By the way, Kara told me about the thing tonight.
She did?
Yeah. Yeah, what is a surprise? She always liked me more than she liked you.
What then?
She's getting this super hot girl from her office to hit on her husband to see if he'll, you know, do anything about it.
Oh, my God, that's a great idea.
No, that's a bad idea.
Oh, hey, buddy. If Nancy wants to throw a hot babe my way, let's not interfere with that.
No, not you big dope. Carmela.
The nanny?
Yeah. We could test her. I mean, we could see if she could really handle a pressure situation.
Oh, wait a minute. Before you didn't know Carmel, now you're worried about her abilities?
Hey, Mike.
Yep.
$10 if you eat your meal without your shirt on.
And I think that's probably against the rules.
$10! Mike.
Hi.
Hey, Carol.
Hey, Kara. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Hey, can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Excuse me. What's up?
I'm having second thoughts. I want to call it off.
I think that's a good idea.
Will you come with me?
Carol, I don't know if I should...
Please look at me. I'm a nervous wreck.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but we have to hurry. We have to get there before Selma does.
Okay, yeah. Guys, we gotta run.
Bye.
I'll have a fresco.
Okay.
Here you go, George. Let's see if this will put some starch in your collar.
Thank you, Marcus. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Excuse me? Do you have a light?
Oh, no.
What's your name?
George?
George. I was supposed to meet a friend here, but she's not here. Do you mind if I wait with you?
No, guess not.
Time was Selma supposed to be there?
7 o'clock. We've got like 5 minutes.
Mr. Vanacore?
Hey, Mr. Gable.
Hey, indeed. I understand Mr. Ryland caught you pouring orange drink into Steve Gazelle's locker.
Yeah.
It takes a weak man to seek thrills in the misery of others. You are a weak man, Mr. Vanacore. A weak man. You get me?
Yes.
What are you?
A weak man.
Stay out of trouble, because next time, I'm gonna put the smack down on you.
Roger.
Carol! What can I do you for? Now, sometimes I like to say do you for instead of do for you because it's jazzier.
Yeah, it's jazzier. Listen, Roger, Barbara Genicaro is the best teacher we've got. You can't get rid of her right now.
Carol, believe me when I tell you, I have no choice.
Sure you do. There's a million other ways to restructure the budget.
Aren't you the same Carol Vesey who just yesterday did want us to take a single thin dime away from the English department?
Yes, that was me. However, I did not know that Mrs. G's job would be on the line.
Oh, wait. 10 years ago, there was a budget crackdown just like this one. And I made cuts in every department in the school. And guess what? Every teacher in Stockyville wanted old Roger's head on the stake.
What if I was able to convince the other department heads to compromise?
Good luck, sister.
Ed.
Yes, sir.
One of the goals I have set for myself as your legal assistant is to make sure that when you are drinking coffee and you finish the coffee, your cup is refilled with more coffee. Assuming you want more coffee.
That's a great goal. Thanks.
Say when.
That's good.
It would have been funnier if you had actually said the word when.
Right. I'll try and remember that for next time.
Yeah.
Kara, hey. You okay?
I want to file for a divorce. Will you help me?
It was as bad as it looked.
It's much worse.
How so?
He went home with her, and they slept together.
Oh, Kara, I'm so sorry.
I mean, she was supposed to see if he would sleep with her. She wasn't supposed to actually sleep with him.
Well, how'd that happen?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't exactly give her a chance to explain, but God. I mean, how many more have there been? I want out of this marriage now.
You know what? I'll help you, Kara. We'll file today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess you should read this.
What's this?
When we were engaged and I caught George cheating, I wanted to break it off. The engagement, I mean. He begged me to marry him. And he swore that he would never cheat again. And to prove it, he said we should get a prenup, saying that if he ever slept with another woman, he would give me $100,000.
$100,000? Never heard. Kara, wait a second.
I know what you're thinking. Ed, I didn't do this for the money. I didn't know any of this was going to happen.
Are you sure you even want this money?
I want him to pay for what he did. He cheated on me.
No way, Nance. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, so I guess you don't care she reacted in a situation where Sarah's life is at stake.
No, I care. I'm not gonna do it.
I bake pound cake.
Oh, Carmela, it looks delicious.
For you and for you.
Thanks, Carmela.
You're welcome.
I think you should do it.
Breathe.
Oh my God, he's choking. What should we do in this situation?
Stand up, Dr. Burton. Stand up. Stand up. Okay. Una, dos,
Thank you.
That was nothing, Dr. Burton. I just did a Heimlich maneuver. Oh, it's such a wonderful maneuver.
Mr. Walters?
Kara,
Parsons?
where have you been? I haven't heard from you in 2 days. What's going on?
Mr. Parsons, your wife is suing for divorce on grounds of infidelity. She also intends to collect on your prenuptial agreement.
What?
You cheated on me.
What are you talking about? Honey, I have no idea what you think you heard or what you think you know.
Oh my God, you were just lying to my face.
What is the basis of this accusation?
Selma Northville told me that she slept with you.
Well, you know her?
I hired her.
You what?
Just a second. You hired a woman to sleep with your husband?
Not to sleep with him, to test his fidelity. It was never supposed to go as far as it did.
You've got to be kidding me. Mrs. Parsons, forget about the prenup. Let's go, George.
Funeral have done it again. I'm king of the world.
Now, Miss Northville, I need you to tell me exactly what happened between you, George, and Kara.
Right. Well, Kara offered me $500 to try and seduce her husband.
Why'd you accept the offer?
I guess it sounded exciting. I'd like be one of those sexy singles on Temptation Planet, you know?
Island.
Why'd you say island?
No reason. Miss Northville, Kara hired you to seduce George but not sleep with him, is that right?
Yes. She was very clear about what she wanted me to do.
So then what happened that night?
I don't know. I got swept up in things.
Swept up in things. You got swept up in things. Did it ever occur to you that while you're getting swept up in things that you're actually ruining these two? Oh, never. Sorry. Well. Anyway, Miss Northville, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was it to seduce George Parsons?
Can I say 0?
Sure.
2.
As you know, Roger Gable has convinced the school board to cut our music program, which I'm sure you all agree is a real disgrace. But we teachers can stop it from happening if we are all willing to compromise a little. Take me, for example. Every year I set aside money for a field trip to the Renaissance Fair, and it's a lot of fun. Kids love it, but I'm willing to give it up. So, how about you guys, huh? Come on. Nobody? Belinda, how about you? You give a brand new beret to every single French student, and that's great. It's great, but is it really necessary? Okay. Okay, look. This isn't just about the music program. This is about what Barbara Giannacaro does for our students. I first met Mrs. G in junior high band when I was 13 years old. And as some of you may remember, that was the year my mom passed away. I remember one day I was having a particularly hard time, and Mrs. G took me to the pie shop, and she just sat with me. I've never known another teacher to care as much as she does. I really don't think we can afford to lose her.
Those berets are in my contract.
Tell me about the first time you caught George Parsons cheating on you.
We were engaged. I was having dinner at Friendly's with my sister, and I looked across the room, and there was George holding hands with a woman. I walked over, and I threw my fribble in his face.
And did he admit to being unfaithful?
Yes.
But you married him anyway. Why?
Because I loved him. Because I thought I could change him. Because he promised that it would never happen again.
And to back up that promise, Mr. Parsons suggested the prenuptial agreement.
Yes, he did.
Mrs. Parsons, when you hired Selma Northville, did you ever imagine that she would actually sleep with your husband?
God, no.
And now that she has, you stand to make $100,000. Doesn't that make you glad that she did?
Absolutely not. I wish the whole thing had never happened.
Of course. Thank you.
If you don't care about the money, why are you here?
I'm here because George cheated on me, and he should pay the price.
So it's the principle of the thing.
That's right.
So you're too principled to care about the money, but not too principled to scheme behind your husband's back. Would you say that's accurate?
Objection.
Withdrawn. Mrs. Parsons, are you familiar with the term entrapment?
I've heard of it.
Let's say that a policeman is working undercover as a drug dealer, and he goes up to a guy who isn't looking for drugs, someone who's waiting for a bus, let's say, and he convinces him to buy. That's entrapment. Inducing someone who hadn't intended to commit a crime to do so. Now, if the police can't get away with that, why should you?
Again, Your Honor, I have to object. Mrs. Parsons did not hire Selma Northville to sleep with her husband. She did not mean to induce him to break the prenup.
It's just what she did.
She didn't mean to have him break it.
Moving on, Mr. Walters.
Yes, Your Honor, just one more question. Mrs. Parsons, isn't there some part of you that feels that you brought this whole thing on yourself?
Objection, Your Honor. That's for the court to decide.
Overruled. Ms. Parsons.
Yes, but I don't...
Nothing further.
You know, that meeting wasn't a complete failure. I did talk Coach Kerwin into a 20% cutback on dodgeballs.
Don't feel bad. You gave it your best shot.
Yeah.
Hey!
Ed, do you remember Mrs. G?
Ed.
Hey, hi. Welcome. Welcome to Stucky Wall.
You know, Ed, when you were in high school, something about the way you played the French horn made me think that one day you'd be a lawyer who owned a bowling alley.
Is that right?
Or a doctor. Or an accountant. Or anything but a professional French horn player.
Thank you. That's good. Oh, hey, listen, I'm sorry to hear about the music department.
No, don't say sorry. We are not done trying yet.
Excuse me, what is wrong with you people?
Phil?
Look, you're trying to save the music, right?
Right.
Well, hello. Haven't you ever seen a cinematic masterpiece called Mr. Holland's Opus?
Yeah, so?
So, you gotta put on the big concert. That's how you save the music. That's how you get things done. Hello?
That's nice, but it probably works better in movies than in real life.
Earth to Carol. Hello?
Please stop saying hello.
Mr. Parsons, before the incidents with Selma Northvale, did you ever stray from your marriage?
No, never. The last thing I wanted to do was hurt Kara again.
Describe what happened the night you met Miss Northvale.
I was having my usual Thursday night beer when in walks one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. She sat down next to me and started coming on to me pretty hard. I know I should have, but I couldn't just walk away. It was like my life became a Playboy video. Nothing like that had ever happened to me before.
And never would have if your wife hadn't hired her.
That's right. My days of hitting on women were over. I wouldn't have gone home with anyone that night or any night if Kara hadn't set me up.
Thank you.
Mr. Parsons, did you promise not to cheat on your wife?
Yes.
Did you cheat on your wife?
Yes.
Did anyone put a gun to your head and command you to do so?
No.
Were there marionette strings attached to your body forcing you to unwillingly cheat on your wife?
No.
Were you hypnotized into doing so?
Objection.
Were you blackmailed into doing so?
We get it, Mr. Stevens.
I know you do, Your Honor. I just don't think the witness does. Mr. Parsons, you had the freedom to decide what to do that night. You had two options, cheat or walk away. Destroy your marriage by betraying your wife or be true to your word. Which option did you take? Mr. Parsons.
I cheated.
You cheated. Nothing further. Hey.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Eddie. Listen, do you mind doing me a little favor?
What's that?
Go to our house and see if you can convince Carmela to let you take Sarah.
Okay, two things. One, I'm due back in court in like 10 minutes. And two, you may very well be just going insane.
You see, honey, it's insane.
Hey, old people, you mind if I bogart that mayonnaise?
Warren, listen, are you busy later today?
Oh, boy.
Yes, may I help you?
Yeah, the Burton sent me here to pick up Sarah.
What? For what?
Oh, for the baby party. She's been invited to a party with some of the foremost babies in Stuckyville. It's like a baby cotillion.
No. I know nothing about that.
But it starts in 10 minutes, and she's gonna miss the red carpet. She's gonna miss Army Orchard.
No, I'm sorry.
Wait. Yo no estoy realmente aquí para Sarah. Usted está solitario, ¿no?
¿Qué?
Si usted me permitió adentro, desarmar en un viaje de placer.
Usted es un gitano.
I think she's going for it.
Muerda la manzana prohibida, Carmela. Usted la encontrará dulce.
Yeah, Nance, I was wrong. This is kind of fun.
No, it's not. No, this is not fun, Mike. This is crazy. What was I thinking?
What?
Yeah, this is going too far, Mike. I can't do this to Carmela. I gotta stop him. I gotta stop him.
What?
I gotta stop him.
Wait. Built this city.
I think we got him. I really do. All we need is a killer closing argument. We're going to win this thing.
Ed,
Yeah.
is it my imagination, or did you kind of go nuts in court today?
What do you mean?
When you were questioning George, you really went after him.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I did.
It's been such a long time since we've seen each other. I guess I'm just surprised you're taking such a personal interest in my case.
Last October, I came home and I found my wife in bed with a mailman.
Oh, God.
A different situation than yours entirely. My marriage had been over for a long time. Years, actually.
Now you get to relive the whole thing again because of me. Ed, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. As painful as that was, a big part of me is glad it happened. Otherwise, Liz and I might still be together, might still be staring at each other from across the table, having another silent dinner and wondering if things were ever going to get better. But because she did what she did, I'm here.
I'm glad you're here. See you tomorrow.
/bowl with Ed, and you could win a chance to bowl with Ed at Stucky Bowl. Just play our online bowling game by logging on now to win.
Say when.
When?
I told you it was funnier.
Hey, Ed.
Hey, hi. Hi, Kara. How are you? Come on in. How you doing?
Ed, it's been really great having an old friend at a time like this. Awfully embarrassing.
Look, Kara,
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I know what you're going through.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion? Not as a lawyer, but as a friend.
What?
You should drop this case.
What? Why? I thought you said we're headed for a win.
We are, but even if we win, then they'll appeal, and this thing will just go on and on and on.
I don't care. I want George to pay.
Kara, you don't want George's money. You want revenge, and trust me, no amount of revenge is going to make you feel any better.
So what's the answer?
Time. The sooner you allow this to be put behind you, the sooner you allow the clock to start ticking, the better you're going to feel. Just walk away.
Okay.
Kara, you're making the right decision. You are.
I have one condition.
What's that?
I want George to look me in the eye and tell me whether or not he was cheating on me before I hired Selma. If he does that, then I'll drop the case.
Whether the answer is yes or no?
That's right.
Can't he just lie?
He has nothing to lose by telling the truth. And until he tells the truth, I'm never going to be able to put this behind me.
Yeah, that's tasty pizza.
Where's Carmela?
Oh, she's running late. Honey, I am so embarrassed for the way I've been acting. I feel like the world's biggest jerk.
It's okay, man. It's your mom. You're allowed to worry every once in a while.
Yeah, but I haven't been honest with myself.
What do you mean?
I know there's nothing wrong with Carmela. I know that she does a good job. It's just that sometimes I feel like...
Like maybe she's not doing her job. She's doing your job?
Yeah. Mike's hair's only gonna grow up once. And I'm not gonna be there.
Do you think you want to stop working?
I don't know. Honey, maybe I do.
Well, whatever you decide. Me and this one are right behind you.
I love you.
I love you too. Maybe I should stop working too.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So what are we gonna do for money?
I don't know. Figure I'll go downtown once a month, maybe work the hotel lobbies, sell my body to aging divorcees.
Well, honey, do you really think we can live on 38 cents a month?
Nice one.
I'm going to sleep on...
Ed!
Hey, Carol. Hi.
Hi. I just stopped by for a little visit.
That's great. How you doing?
Really? This Mrs. G thing is killing me.
I am.
How about you? Must be weird representing your high school girlfriend, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
Any of the old sparks rekindling?
Hey, he's a married woman.
Oh, easy, senor. Touchy. I was kidding.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, kids.
Hey, Barbara.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
You tell me.
What are you talking about?
Well, I got your message. Be at Stucky Bowl, 8 p.m. sharp.
I didn't leave you a message. Did you?
Not me. Come on inside.
Mrs. Genicaro, so glad you can make it.
Oh.
Phil, what's up? Say hello to Mr. John Emerson, president of the Stuckyville School Board.
Mr. Emerson, what are you doing here?
A lawyer named Ed Stevens called my office and said his client was suing me for insurance fraud.
No, I did, Phil.
And of course, you all know Principal Gable.
What's going on?
I'll tell you what's going on. 16 years ago, the brightest stars in the music business and Dan Aykroyd checked their egos at the door to fight hunger in Africa. Tonight, their spirit lives on right here in Stuckyville. Mrs. Barbara Genicaro, we are the town.
Now is the time where our voices join as one.
When our town comes together to sing.
Without music, things just wouldn't be the same.
So we're here tonight to sing one woman's name.
Mrs. Genicaro, Mrs. Genicaro. The G in Mrs. G stands for Genicaro.
We're all here to thank you for the music that we love.
And the brains behind this whole idea was Philip Stubbs.
We are the town.
We are the town.
We are the music.
We are the music.
We've got something really special here. And we can't
lose it. No, no, no.
We're here to thank you for the music that we love. And the brains behind this whole idea was Philip Stubbs.
Thank you, everyone. It was so wonderful.
Oh, well, Mr. Emerson, I had nothing to do with bringing you here tonight, but I'm very glad you came, because you can see what Mrs. Genicaro means to the people of our town. She has done more for our students than any other teacher I know. Although Principal Gable can't seem to appreciate that, maybe you can. Come on. Tell me you can find a way to keep Mrs. G at our school.
I'm very impressed with what I've seen here tonight. But it doesn't change the fact that our budget is spread much too thin. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to stick by Mr. Gable's decision.
Mr. Emerson.
Barbara, I'm very sorry.
Great show, kids.
Here they come. Mr. Walters, Mr. Parsons.
I just want to make sure that we're all clear on the terms of the deal.
It's really very simple. My client has a question for Mr. Parsons. Once he answers this question, regardless of what that answer may be, we'll drop the case. Is that okay with everybody? Kara?
George, before I did this thing to you, were you cheating on me?
You have nothing to lose, Mr. Parsons. Remember, no matter which way you answer, the case is dropped. Yes.
Goodbye, George.
Well, that's the end of that. Thank you, Mr. Stevens.
Walters. Wait, Mr. Parsons. What you just told her right now, is that the truth?
Mr. Stevens. Let's go, George.
You insisted all along that you weren't cheating on her. Now, even though you didn't have to, even though the case would have been dropped either way, you said you were. So what's the truth?
When I slept with that girl, I ruined our marriage.
At this point, I think that's the only truth that matters.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Thanks, Mrs. G.
Mark, I got a question for you. Why does my prize trombonist feel the need to go around vandalizing school property?
I don't know.
The kids whose stuff you messed up, I mean, did they do something to piss you off?
No.
Then why did you do it?
I don't know. I just felt like it.
What is it you're so angry about? Do you drink coffee?
No.
Well, now's a good time to start. Meet me at the pie shop after school and, you know, have ourselves a little chat.
Is this like detention?
No, it's not like detention. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hello, Mark.
Hi.
Barbara.
Hi, honey.
Look, I just want you to know that this is not over yet. I've actually started a petition, and I'm sure that if we get all the parents...
Carol, listen. Everything you've done, it's wonderful. But this just isn't meant to be.
Barbara.
Next month, I'm turning 70. I don't want to do this forever. Maybe now is as good a time as any to just stop.
Okay. But is there anything else I can do for you? Anything at all?
There is one thing.
It was really good seeing you.
Yeah, you too, Kara. So, what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Got a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah. You got my number. If things get bad, you call, right?
Yeah.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. Am I?
Yeah, you will.
Bye, Ed.
Bye, Kara.
Bye.
Hey.
Ed,
Bessie.
what are you doing here?
I just seen Kara. What are you doing? You want to grab a bite?
Actually, I'm meeting somebody here at the pie shop.
Really?
Really?
Oh, the bustling social caliber one was Carol Vesey.
Yeah, well, you know, and there he is. Mark!
Hi, Miss Vesey.
Hi.
I was here to meet with Mrs. Giannicaro.
Yes, I know. I'm filling in. I'll call you later. So, let's get some pie and see if we can't figure some stuff out.